Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of First Impressions on the Scratch a Track podcast, presented by the Dude and Grimm Show and co-produced by Mr. IVEST. I am the Dude.
And I'm Grimm, and today we are going to give our first impressions of the recently released King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album called The Silver Chord Mate.
Woo.
Hold it up.
I
did. I wasn't going to pre-order this one, but I did.
But he did.
Yep.
Well, first off,
Awesome
I think
cover.
the thing we should just say is there's essentially two versions of this. There is a standard 28-minute version, and then there is an extended 88-minute version.
Well, hold on, though. The 28-minute version is the standard digital version. The standard record is 40 minutes. And they have three hidden tracks on it, which is kind of sweet. I didn't get that one.
And three hidden tracks on it.
I kind of want to now because I guess it has locked grooves and hidden tracks. Like, just all the kind of cool shit. And to get to the hidden tracks, you got to pull it up from the locked groove and go over.
Yeah.
Just kind of sweet.
Yeah. It is kind of sweet. So it is interesting. I think one thing that they did that was cool. It's not like this isn't just like in a movie, like a director's cut where there's like 8 additional minutes or like an extra scene or something like that. Like there's a very big discrepancy. I mean, even what did you say? The other one's 44 minutes, something like that. 40 some minutes.
It's double the length. I mean,
that's significant.
Thea's 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Or 20 minutes and 41 seconds. And I guess if you listen to both of them, you can kind of hear where they like cut up the originals, and maybe you wouldn't
transition.
You wouldn't think about that if you just listened to the shorter mixes the first time. But after hearing like the extended mixes, I guess it's like you can't kind of unhear that. You can't go back.
Yeah. You can't unhear it, man. You can't unhear it. Well, it's interesting because, their previous album, Petrodragonic Apocalypse, blah, 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 blah. When that came out earlier this year, that album had a very distinct sound. It was like
Dungeons
heavy
and
metal,
Dragons
thrash,
metal, yeah.
in your face. And they said that they were going to come out with another album this year, and it was going to be sort of
the yin and yang kind of
yin and yang thing. And so I know you and I had talked about it a little bit, and we had sort of speculated, okay, well, what's the opposite of this going to be? And I kind of thought, well, I thought, I initially thought, I was like, well, this one's so hard and just like, heavy metal. I was like, it could be a little more acoustic or
probably ballads,
something,
a lot of ballads.
Something like that. But it's not acoustic, but it definitely is still pretty much the opposite of what
only
PDA
acoustic
was.
Instruments used are the voices. I mean, everything else is synthesized, I believe, all the drums. And then on the cover, it's great. I mean, they're just surrounded by synthesizers. They have like synth guitars. It's pretty sweet.
With their glasses.
With their red glasses, yeah.
Right.
Kind of like Devo, the idea that everyone's got like that sort of a look, which they kind of did on Fishing for Fishies with those little white helmets. They look like a bunch of space balls.
Spaceballs.
You're really a space ball, you know that?
Thanks, sir. Yeah. So, anyways, it was. I know we were sort of curious as to which kind of way they would go, and dude, I really like kind of this spacey synth rock, man. I just think it's a lot of fun. It's fun in a way that I feel like Butterfly 3000 was fun.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, it's very similar. Yeah, it has a little, because Butterfly 3000 almost sounds like like Asian folk, because it's all pentatonic based, and it just kind of has that it kind of sound.
Yeah, this has a lot of that too.
But it also goes into different places too, and it's not all in like those pentatonic kind of modes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Well, and that's what's cool is I mean the album flows, and if I remember, I mean it seems like all the songs that I can remember do flow into each other.
Oh, dude,
right?
the beer flows like wine. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, like the Samita Capistrano. And yeah, so I just thought not only do the songs flow, but then they the songs flow into each other, and but it is cool because some of them. I feel like it flows in and it goes to some other places. It's not like, hey, we're just literally flowing down the same stream for 28 minutes, 88 minutes. Like, there's a few parts where it gets a little darker, and there's some other themes, and almost like there's, I think it was Swan Song. Like, dude, it has like a dark, like club feel to me. Like, I feel like that's like a song you would hear in the background of a movie when they like cut to the club scene. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Like, subscribe, and comment below.
Again, is different than Butterfly quite a bit. But I do like the album. I can't say that I would rank it in my top 5 of Giz albums, but like you said, dude, it's something you could just put on, and it just kind of goes, and it's pleasant to listen to.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it, because here's the thing. I wouldn't put Butterfly in my top Giz albums either. But man, I currently listen to that more than a lot of other ones, just because I'm like, okay, I can just put this on, and it doesn't. I feel like I don't get caught up in it.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the things with some of the other albums. I definitely get caught up in them, and sometimes you just got to like do work, and you can't just sit and listen to records, even though we do want that to be our job, and it should be our job.
I do that a lot, but and of course you got to take a call. You got to have the mute button handy.
Teams meeting.
Yeah. But anyways, I mean, the album got.
I think we recommend this, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, hell, if you buy it,
he's gonna buy both versions.
I actually, dude, I wasn't going to, and I'm not in a hurry to get the other one. But I kind of want it just because it has hidden tracks and locked grooves and things that I think are cool about records.
So question then, for the people out there who do not have this. Now I know you don't have the other version, so this, may be a better question to ask. If you were to go to the store and they have both of them there and you can only get one, which one are you picking up?
I have to listen to the original one on vinyl.
Yeah. Because there's songs on that one that are not on this one.
Yeah, there's 3 hidden songs.
Yeah, there's 3 hidden songs. So, yeah, that's an interesting conundrum. Well, if anyone out there has both versions, which one is there? One that you like better? Is there one that you find yourself listening to more? Which one would you recommend if somebody walked into a record store and they have both versions? Which one would you recommend they pick up? So definitely let us know that.
Yeah, I got the Lucky Rainbow. And what I think the Lucky Rainbow is like whatever vinyl pellets are left, they throw them together and just make something.
Yeah, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I have the Lucky Rainbow version of Timeland, and it looks like poop. It's like kind of brown and got some stuff in it. But these ones, one of them looks like a yellow bowling ball, and the other one looks like a gray bowling ball. But
well, that's fun.
Yeah,
so
I guess I lucked out. No pun intended.
So lucky. So, all right, Graham, I think that pretty much wraps this episode up. Would you say?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. Well, that's our first impression, our first initial impression. Definitely let us know below what you guys think of this, and do you recommend it? Where are you ranking it? And what would you like to hear from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard next?
That is, to me, that's the question. Where
are they going to go?
Where could they go?
Space.
We're going to go see an acoustic show this summer, though. That's going to be sweet.
Yeah. All right. All right. It is time to go on the Dude and Grim Show.
Scratch a Track is produced by the Dude and Grim. Additional music provided by Moore in the Tims. Copyright 2023. The Dude and Grim Show.